Ribbon Classic, the Fryeburg Fair, is almost at hand. And good morning, and with us this morning, George Weston, John Weston, and in the middle, we have Bob Sanderson. Gentlemen, thanks for stopping by this morning. And it's almost Fryeburg Fair time. And also, let's start, John, a big anniversary coming up, 4-H.
Yeah, it's the 100th anniversary of 4-H on the fair, and there's also a kind of a smaller anniversary of 75 years of our steer show. Of course, the 4-H program is kind of the youth division of the fair, so all the adult classes and shows, I kind of organize the smaller division with the kids. So everything from dairy, swine, pigs, lambs, steers, horses. And that goes on mostly on the weekends because the kids aren't in school on the weekends.
Sure.
During the week, we have the adult shows. So there'll be about 200 to 300 kids that will show throughout the week, 500 animals, and so the fair's always taken a lot of pride in the 4-H program because it's kind of represents the future of the fair.
And gentlemen, whoever wants to pipe in, how much preparation does it take for a family, for a kid, or an adult for that matter, to get ready for the fair and their animal? Bob or George or John or?
Basically, the kids work year round, getting their animals trained, to show, fitting them, getting them in proper condition to receive judgment by the judges. Many of the adult programs, the kids are showing and the adults are showing from June on at various fairs throughout the state.
And what are the judges looking for?
Well, they look at the condition of the animal, the conformation of the animal, breed conformation of particular breeds, whichever one they are looking like. Jersey cattle show with Jersey cattle, Guernseys show with Guernseys, Brown Swiss with Brown Swiss, Holsteins and milking Chardons. They're all a separate show in its entirety. At the end of the show, they have an overall championship where the grand champion of each class goes for the overall supreme championship. The end of that will be on Thursday afternoon.
And also, of course, the fair has concerts, and the fair also has games and stuff like that. Do you get a sense of how many people come to sort of do the agricultural side of things?
Not really. I mean, as far as the fair goes, over the week they'll put 300,000 people through the gates of that fair.
Nice.
And they go all through the fair. They have the racing and everything else.
Okay, and George, I'd like to bring you in on this as well. I know the fairgrounds are a wonderful walking spot in the off season for a lot of people, and so things are sort of now people are really getting ready. The fair's coming up.
We definitely are, and to give you an overview of what we do in our department, I'm the livestock chairman, and I have about 11 division superintendents that I work with, of which Bob is one, and we take care of and house on the fairgrounds approximately 3,000 animals for the whole week. We have veterinary services there 24 hours a day to take care of the health of the animals. And as Bob mentioned, the judges, all of these animals are judged in competition. The judges come from all over the United States, as far west as Kansas, as far south as Georgia. So we have a tremendous agricultural display for people to look at, and we pride ourselves in, especially the fair prides itself in devoting a lot of it to agriculture, to the young people that John mentions, the future of agriculture.
And also, though, locally, we've seen sort of a lot of restaurants in terms of agriculture and stuff. Sort of the whole farm to table movement seems to be going very well. And certainly, there was a wonderful dinner recently.
Well, thank you.
I'd be remiss if I didn't bring that up.
Well, thank you very much.
You can get Mainers to smile. It takes a little bit, but you can get them. I'm telling you, here's proof.
We're careful, but we do smile. That was John's brainchild, by the way, and we were very, very pleased to be able to do it, and we had a lot of support in the valley that helped us.
Nice, nice. And I know you're largely agricultural, but I understand there's a new specialty pavilion that's coming in. I don't know if anyone want to address that, or John, George.
Yes, there is, and I'm sure that you will. Whoever comes next week to talk with you will elaborate on that. But it is a specialty building, and it has specialty foods. I assume a lot of them from Maine, but certainly from New England. It'll be a great attraction. And just as a quick note, the fair is always devoted. There's about three or four things that we all feel make a fair go. You need harness racing.
Yes.
Still do, although there's you can sit at home or in a parlor and bet, but live harness racing is
people come just for that.
Great to see. And I'll also tell you that if you sit in the grandstand and watch the races when the leaves are on a nice day, and it's a great place to be. But a carnival, we have a carnival for everybody. And we also have a lot of livestock. And you balance those three things out, and you've got something for everybody.
Excellent. And when is the fair again? It's coming up, what, 7 days?
30th through October 7th.
Yeah, it's coming up. And anything else you'd like to address this morning?
Come down and see us.
Yeah, Bob, you were going to say?
This year we have a new addition to our dairy department. Right behind the ice cream parlor, there's going to be a cow, which the young people can come up and milk. It's in a little pasture out there. And there's also going to be a Name the Cow contest. There'll be a box to put the slips in, and eventually we'll find the name for the cow.
Is it a local cow, or?
It is a cow made by the Maine Dairy Promotion Board.
I see what you're saying. Okay, gotcha. I understand. I understand.
It does milk.
Things are strange in Fryeburg sometimes. You never know. Okay, good.
And it moves.
Okay. Well, of course it has to move. It's a cow. Sorry, couldn't resist, gentlemen. Okay, but again, and one thing, what I always think it's fun is watching the kids on the pig scramble. That is always a whole lot of fun, and so again, coming up again, Fryeburg Fair starting September 30th, and always a whole lot of fun. You can find out some more information online, FryeburgFair.com, and also next week we'll be finding a little bit more about some of the entertainment coming to the Fryeburg Fair. Always entertaining, believe me, wherever you go. We'll be back after this.
It's the 2000.